Hey, what's up? What's up, man? Cool, thanks. Let me make sure the stabilization is on before I start moving. Horizon steady, baby. We are all stable and ready to roll. Gonna roll over. Yeah, it's super nice out. It's supposed to rain for the next couple days. I don't know. I only have until like 2:50, so I have like literally just about an hour before I have to go because I have a doctor's appointment. So I just figured that I would go for a bike ride to go to the doctor's appointment since it's so nice out. Yeah, the stab on this is nuts when you have good light. What was I going to say? I forgot. So I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm going to probably grab something quick, like a bento. Yeah, I'm okay. Had a bit of a weird situation a couple days ago, but it's fine. But I'm just going to get like the rest of some results from a blood test just to make sure that I don't have AIDS or something. But I just rewired the Bella box. So that's kind of why I wanted to just make sure that things are okay. Everything is a little more streamlined, simpler, and I figured out how to keep things powered in a way that I hadn't had before. Yeah, I don't know. Isn't treating AIDS illegal now or something? Didn't the current administration make AIDS a requirement or some shit? Oh, Lord. Yeah, the cars here, people just are like super careful about like getting in other people's room, kind of. Fuck, I'm poor, dude. I'm in trouble. Serious trouble headed my way. Man, it's nice. Anyway, it's supposed to rain for the next couple days, so I don't know what's gonna happen on Sunday as far as the stream goes. It's supposed to just rain literally all day. So I have mixed feelings on whether I want to go out in that. Part of me kind of wants to go out and do photography in the rain, but part of me doesn't really feel like it. Dude, I've never had that experience with dentists here. I know some people that have, so I know it's not totally bullshit. But every time I go to a dentist, it's like just like it was in the States. And like sometimes you got to go back because like they got to let something set or order something or whatever. But I don't have this thing where they're like they clean your teeth, they clean 3 teeth, and then make you come back to have the next re-cleaned. Like, I've never had that experience. The doctor that I'm going to today, he's actually really cool. He did a whole bunch of these tests on me a couple days ago, and he's like, some of this we can get the results immediately for most of it, but there's a couple things that we have to send off to the lab. So seems reasonable. I have Tara. My teeth are not good.
Hey bro, what's up?
Hey, what's up, man? What the fuck? These are like some Nigerian dudes based on his accent. Yeah, I don't know, that's really rare. Even foreigners usually don't talk to each other, so it's abnormal for him to have said what's up. And he probably can't tell I'm streaming or anything. I think he's just being friendly. I think he just recognized a random honky. We did not have a big viewership in Nigeria. You know what I'm saying? But like just based on his accent, that sounded like where he was from. It's true, I do have one viewer in Algeria. That's true, I could be wrong. Can you imagine how weird it would be to like go to a country that you don't really think about at all? Like I don't think about Nigeria, you know what I mean? It's not on my radar. And you somehow got famous there by accident. And then you went there and all of a sudden, bam, everybody knows you. That'd be some weird shit. All right, what am I gonna do for lunch? I kind of feel like karage maybe. Could be kind of simple. Let's grab a bento and eat outside. Give me some nugs. Give the doctor a reason to tell me I'm not healthy. How many nugs did you eat, sir? Monorail. I gotta put some hair on the tires, man. I want to get like a electric powered air tire filler that you just like stick it on the tire and it figures out how much, like you tell it how much pressure and it just does it automatically. Dude, I kind of want rear view mirrors. Like I legitimately do want them on this bike. I didn't want them until I drove Scooty a bunch, but I'm so used to being on like a bicycle shaped item where I can just glance in a rear view mirror that I kind of wish I had them. They make some that you can like screw into the edges of your, they screw into the handlebars. Yeah, like you can get this little tiny nub. It's like this big. It goes into where you take the tip, like the plug on the edge of the handlebars, you take it out and replace it with this little nub. The little nub, you can tap it and like a mirror, like a reflective surface comes out. I think that would be all I would really care to have. Something really simple like that could be all I would need. But yeah, just a taco tip. I think we have data inside of this parking garage. I'm pretty sure that I haven't had trouble with it in the past. So hopefully it'll stay alive for us. Do I have, hold on, let me check and see. Okay, yeah, both of my wireless connections are working, or modems. Wow, the bikes are mancha. Got like an elevator here, or escalator for the bicycle. It's like a rubber track that they run inside of this. And you just like squeeze your brake so the wheel doesn't turn. Yeah, I mean, I'm never going to argue that Japan is perfect, but I'm also completely aware of what you're saying. You're not wrong at all. There's a lot of little pieces that are really nice. And there's data for days in here. I usually pop it over here, but I like them being on the lower part of the rack. All right, I'll just stick it over here. So like, if there's not enough room where you want to put your bike, these racks all like slide, so you can like push everything down. It's really nice. And like the way that the bikes are set, like one is low, one is high, so they stagger back and forth. So you can get more bike for your buck. You just like lock the bike up. I actually put 2 locks on the bike. One is just to make it so that the bag can't be easily just like walked off with. I don't know if Japan's set for World War III. It's just hope. Let's hope not. That'd be a bummer, man. Not into people getting killed and shit. I mean, dude, I have kind of nice danglers. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Like, the thing about having a nice set of penis, but looking like I look, is like the best feature of my physical appearance can't be shown to most people. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just a waste. I think I can just go downstairs. Maybe. I don't know if it's worth it. Need a whole bunch of like Arctic frozen tundra. I'd rather just not have the war. Dude, that's a shit ton of bikes in here. Dope jacket. I'll turn the bit rate up a little bit and see if it matters. Tell me if things start to look like any cleaner. Oh yeah, the oil. And I mean also like climate change is gonna make Russia nicer, like in the sense of climate, right? A lot of people that think K cars are dope probably haven't sat in one. And I'm not saying they're not, like there are aspects of time where they're actually pretty good, but they're built pretty cheaply. And like I have sat in K cars that I literally could not drive, not because like I'm not comfortable, but literally my legs will not fit. So like and I'm not even close. Like somebody that was like 6'4" or something, which is kind of like a normal sized Westerner, would have a hard time. Like even like maybe even like 6'2", 6'3". I don't know if people need multiple cars. You need less cars. What you need is city with good public transportation. You don't need all these cars. You're parking more cars places. Come on, brother. What everybody needs is a scooty. Now that's the kind of, I was going to insult myself intentionally. That's the kind of contradictory thinking that I like. How is the transportation where you live? Like I said, the closest we've been to you is probably Alexandria, I guess. And they had like a train system. I mean, it was functioning kind of. You shitty? All right. Yeah. I mean, I know the weather isn't great for a scooty. I still say I'd rather have good transportation than a car. Okay, I'm thinking about going to Karayosh. Maybe just getting a bento and taking it away. How much time have I got? 50 minutes. Dude, I want to eat curry all the time. I don't think it's ever going to stop. Alright dudes, hold on a second here. Gotta turn off TDS for a second so I don't... I'll be back. Oh shit, you just ordered with the thing. They're ordered, is it not an order? Or something not an order? Oh, sorry about the camera. I could have been showing you. What? So I have to go inside to pay? So you order here, and then you go in. All right. Dude, Ebi Chili is good. See news about, yeah, I saw it's terrible. Fucked up news. 15K deaths per year for cutting 40 million. Yeah, I'm not sure like what it's hard to calculate like if it's like really bad or whatever when you think about that kind of thing. I know that's like stupid because death is bad, but she hired us. はい。
レンタカーでやらせていただきました。
大丈夫です。とカードで、はい、タッチで大丈夫です。
ありがとうございます。
はいはい。レシートお願いします。はい。That's why she asked me to come in because they made it like instantaneously. What the fuck? How did that happen so fast? Okay. Let me grab a drink. And let me turn TTS back on. Yeah, that was like ridiculous. They're using AI to determine what I'm going to order before I order it. Like they knew, like, oh, here comes the honky, he's going to get these exact nugs. Yeah, it did feel a little weird. When she weighed me in, I was like, hey, what's up, Danny? Having a technological shakedown and lychee soda. I didn't see where this little thing was. All right. Dude, Taco, I've been looking for those gummies. Those marsh ones, like the soda flavored ones. I can't find them. Yeah, man. お願いします。
127円。
はい。カードでお願いします。
IC カードをタッチまたは差し込んでください。
ありがとうございます。
レシートをお受け取りください。
ありがとうございます。
Yeah, so I completely rewired my Bella box with new cables and shit. It's like really slim now. Like streamlined it. And now I just need to figure out a place to sit down and eat. I have about 45 minutes. I think maybe I can just go upstairs and sit up there and look like a foreigner, eating outdoors, like a freaking criminal. Water fountains? You see them sometimes, yeah. I mean, you could go into like a bathroom or something and fill a water bottle up and it'd be fine. It doesn't sound super clean, but how clean is a water fountain, really? And I'm hungry. I think I've decided I'm gonna rewire my bag, my Bella box. So I'm gonna go all the way through. I think I could get some seatage over there. I rewired the Bella box with the thought that I can make it more lightweight, make it. I'm listening to TTS. Wait, he was talking shit about live streamers while live streaming? Like, the whole concept of live streaming, or like specific people? All right. So I've thought about, anyway, like I was saying, with the technology, I want to rewire my bag so my walking around, I'm going to have a second, Scooty will have his own encoder, is basically what's going to happen. I don't have to buy anything to make this happen because I have a bunch of spare parts. So I'm gonna make it so that when I get on and off Scooty, I think it'll be faster if I just have a second backpack. So I'll have a backpack that's like lightweight and slim and gets really good battery life that I can just snatch and go for like walking streams. And then Scooty can have kind of like it's a bit of a mess to get the picture-in-picture stuff, everything working. It'll just stay on Scooty. And then I don't have to do like battery swaps or anything for really long streams. So I think it'll actually like, in the end, kind of smooth everything out. Man, Krispy Kreme dropping the donuts right here. Are they free? Man, I don't need a whole box of donuts. I just need a donut. I don't want to pop up Krispy Kreme. That's a fucked up situation. You want your Krispy Kreme right off the line. Like, I'm sorry, I'm gonna go down on how I feel about that. You do not need, this guy's phone is in a bag. That's not normal. All right. Let me scarf this bento down. It's a Galaxy donut. You can tell that answered your question. So that guy had his phone in a Ziploc bag. I mean, maybe he's got a reason or whatever. It's just not usual, you know what I mean? It makes me curious. Like, why am I dude rocking a Ziploc bag? It's interesting. Yeah, I don't know if we'd get backlash or not. It's an interesting question. Yeah, maybe it's a shower phone. I hear the sarcasm. That's how I get all my sugar though. I just raw dog it, pour it down my throat. Here's sugary stuff. Should I have paid 3 times the price for my deep lychee cider? God, it's nice out. Shit, that's pretty fucking tasty. Yeah, that's good. I forget to turn this back on when we start walking around again. Somebody yell at me. All right, we've got 4 nugs with that Korean sauce. It's gonna be warmer in May, brother. And we got some rice and some nugs. I wouldn't bet this is going to be there. Oh yeah, I don't have a weather bot. I don't know, I never thought about it. Yeah, it feels amazing out right now. It's essentially the perfect weather to be outside, just like hanging out. It's like nice in shadows, and it's nice in the shadows, and it's nice in the sun. Anybody eating fart? No, this is what I'm doing is weird. Japanese people won't do this shit. Like when they're drunk at nighttime, maybe. They're not gonna eat outside like an animal. But I don't want to be on John Dobbs shit list, so I'm not eating in restaurants. Who knows, man? I don't want to be a Meiwaku Haishin shop. Yeah, even young people, they don't really eat outside. You see it sometimes, like at a picnic or something. You know what I'm saying? But you're not gonna, like, it's, there's exceptions to the rule, but they're rare. You know what I'm saying? November is peak Tokyo. Oh, what's up, Anthony? You're up a little late, I guess? No, you guys had daylight savings time, so you spring forward, so you're a little, it's not late yet, right? Math. This place is good for a chain. Was it like Nanahaka Gojuan? Laughing with his parents. No one, wait, well, yeah, wait. He said that no one freaked out when Trump lost last time. Does he not remember the time when all of the people tried to overthrow the government? That's an interesting take. I mean, I'm not personally going to like hold it against him because I didn't see it personally. Like I feel I do, but you know what I'm saying? Like it's not a, you know, it's not a good take if it is as explained. I also like, just not to like try to defend him because that's not what I'm like trying to get at, but when people live stream or whatever, sometimes you say shit that is stupid and you don't realize you said it and it's like out there, you know what I mean? And you can't, people are like watching you. It's not the same thing. It's not the same thing as having a conversation where like if you're sitting at a table with somebody, you say something stupid, they can be like, wait, what about blah, blah, blah? And then you have the opportunity to go, oh yeah, I'm being dumb. Like I fucked that up. So like sometimes people will like hear you say something, they don't say that, hey, what you just said is fucking stupid. And then what you just said is just out there. And it was just to you like a stupid conversation point that you made me believe. So I do like being a person that does this, I kind of like have a little bit of sympathy. I give people a little bit of ground on making stupid mistakes. Again, I'm not defending it. I didn't see it, so I have no actual opinion, but you know what I'm saying? And I have like zero beef with that guy. He messaged me years ago, asked me if I could help him get his live streaming stuff in better shape, and I was like, okay. And then he never messaged me back. I don't know if he just forgot. That's the extent of communication I've ever had with him. Fair enough. Man, I look good wearing the hat I'm wearing. Dude, I'm trying to finish this fucking video. And I found, I don't know what happened when we were filming it, but like multiple clips don't have audio. What I think happened, and I can't recreate it, but I think there's a switch on our microphone that flips between like if it listens forward or backwards or all around. It's really handy. It's a cool feature on the microphone. My guess is that the toggle switch got stuck in between two places, and just like it's in this like perfect spot where it killed a whole bunch of the footage. I can't catch a fucking break, man. What's up, man? Dude, IKEAs are not like the dope shits that everybody thinks they are. They're abandoned for a reason. Dude, is audio out of sync right now? Tell me if you guys think it is, let me know. I mean, if you want to live in a house full of bugs and shit, like tanukis, and you gotta like battle a weasel. Alright, let me reboot the mic. Alright, should have come back. We have better yet? This keeps happening, I don't know why. Cool, thanks for letting me know. Oh, is there a lunar eclipse tonight? Is that going to affect Japan tonight, or is it just a America thing? Well, it's one of those dogs. It's a firefighter. He's wearing a t-shirt. Oh, okay. Is it a full lunar eclipse, like the whole thing? Yeah, I don't think it's as dire in Japan with like the buying local stuff and letting it rent, blah, blah, blah. That's not quite a problem here because there's not a housing shortage at all. So, you know what I mean? Like, it's not like, I know that's damaging in some places, but yeah, and I mean, like, I don't know, people are like, oh wow, you can get houses. It's like that thing, like, I talk about it all the time, obviously, but like, people are like, you can get houses for free. It's like, I mean, kind of. Like, you can get a house for free and then spend $100,000 fixing it up. If you want it to be livable. Well, you want to like live in the jungle or something, like inside of a house, you could do it and not spend any money. Dude, you're speaking from a man that hasn't been inside one of these things. Like, think about how humid Japan is, and how a house that's just like nobody's in it, taking care of it. It's just gonna be full of mold. It's gonna be full of animals. Like, it rains a shit ton here. Might have damage from that. Like, it's not. People try to apply like the houses in their part of the world. Like, oh no, those houses would be easy to live in. No, man, it's not like it's not like going to like a nice log cabin and something. It's not like that. Yeah, all the yokai. They get a priest involved. What time is it? I can slow down a little bit.
あ、はい。ドラッグストア。
Yes, I don't know what I'm gonna do on Sunday. If I have a hot glue gun at home, I might try to waterproof the Bella box and stream in the rain. I'll think about it. I need like a rain cover for my mirrorless camera. How the hell are you gonna have waterproof something that lets air pass through? You're not following what I'm saying. I know what I'm talking about. It would be gluing, like on the Action 4 on the camera. It has there's a USB plug that's plugged in the side of it, so it live streams, right? Just add some hot glue around the plug so that water can't get into the plug, and then the Action 4 will be waterproof. Because like it's waterproof with a door shut, but I have to take the door off to plug the plug in. So if I just waterproof that little spot, it would be in good shape. Yeah, I'm not gonna like cover it in a brick of glue. I'm not retarded. I'm not allowed to use that word. Can you use that word if it's about yourself? Fuck. Look, I'm Gen X. I'm stupid. Yeah, it is. Looks like it's gonna be rainy on Sunday. Like the Bella box itself, it could just be inside of a raincoat, so I'm not worried about that. I'm Gen X. That gives me a little bit of a little bit of leniency on being ignorant. I was born in 1980, so to me that's like right on the cuff. And I know some people would argue that 1980 is the beginning of millennial, but I definitely do not feel. I don't know. Do I feel more culturally Gen X? I kind of like that people just ignore me. So that's the Gen X generation. That's how I feel about it. Zennial. Yeah, that might be something. If there's something to that, because there definitely is overlap, of course. This is really good. Yeah, so I'm 80, I'm Gen X. There we go. Bam. I think it honestly, I just think it's like, that's more, just feels more like what I identify as. Like I don't know if I had to identify as one, I've had to choose culturally. I'm assuming it's artificial. Well, no, there's 10% juice in here. Does it say if it's... It doesn't say that it's like limited time. Is it out of sync again? I just fixed that. Is it out of sync for everybody else? Okay. Hit F5, duty. It's out of sync again. What the fuck? This is really abnormal. Hold on a second. Okay, how about now? Audio sync issue? Okay, so it's the mic. Okay, now we're back again. It is Mike's fault. Everybody's staring at me. What the fuck's this guy doing? In sync. Cool. Yeah, it's weird if it's drifting. I haven't had that problem in the past. It's pretty rare. Usually comes when you like walk away from the transmitter and the receiver are far apart from one another, but that hasn't happened. Yeah, I mean, there could be some interference here or something. That's totally possible. It runs on 2.4 gigahertz, so it's a pretty congested like channel. So a frequency. So you could totally have a problem where something is interfering with it and causing it to freak out. Anyway, so here's the Bella box, the rebuild. So I pulled out a bunch of cables and redid all my cabling so that it's just like cleaner, like it's a little more slim in this manner, and got rid of a bunch of other spare cables that I was carrying and rewired in an audio system. And the thing that's like the biggest ups is that I've done a bunch of testing with the amperage of each device, and you can only get a certain number of amps out of each USB port. So things have to be like balanced in a specific way, like this device over here, this device over here, but if this one is there, then that one has to be here, and this one has to be there, and blah, 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 blah. So I did all this math so I could figure out how it all worked properly. Yeah, so I just cleaned it up a lot. I had right angle cables and I just put them in there and like made it a little like more compact. Yeah, audio warble would be interference. That's exactly what that would be. I'm thinking about yeah, Doc, can you fix this? But I probably could just not have the mic on. It probably wouldn't matter. What if I turn it off? Can you guys still hear me? Because if I don't have to have the mic on, why have it on? Anyway, like all the cables are new, which is kind of the reason I want to come out. Yeah, it is. Yeah, so it just drops in. I'm thinking about, so I had, this is the second one of these bags. The other one I used for like a year and a half, 2 years, and it just got kind of like gnarly. Like, it just got sweaty and just, you know what I'm saying? I washed it a couple times and it just sort of killed it. So then I had a second bag. I think you gave me the second bag. That's what this is. But I kind of want to put one Bella box and keep that in Scooty, and it just lives on Scooty. And that would go into this bag. And I've made this build so small now that I kind of want to get a smaller bag for when I get up and walk around that has, you know how some bags have got like a bit of like a small frame to keep it off your back so the air can get back there? I kind of want to get a bag like that. Maybe like one of the bags people use for jogging or something is kind of what I'm thinking of. But I haven't quite thought it all out yet. But then this bag would be like the bag that just goes like the Scooty encoders. And then when I get off the motorbike, I just switch to a completely different Bella box. Because I have like all these parts. The Bella box doesn't need cooling. Like, people think, oh, you gotta have all this cooling and fans and all this. It's not necessary. These things can get really hot. It doesn't matter. It's more about my back getting air so that things don't get so sweaty and nasty. Like, that's really what it comes down to. And I'm not like an especially sweaty dude, but like August in Japan, like, what are you gonna do? So yeah, I was just thinking about those like those bags that people use for jogging. They're kind of like, I only need the compartment to be about that wide, like that long and that wide would be all it really needs for the Bella box. So if I can get that, but I still want to have straps on my shoulders because I want the back, the bag to be, the weight to be on my shoulders. I don't sweat enough. You know how nasty that would be? But some of those bags that people jog with have got water bladders in them. It's like I put water in the water bladder, that's just more weight. But yeah, I still want shoulder straps because I want the camera to go on one shoulder and I want to be able to put my mirrorless camera. I love this clicking it onto this shoulder when I want to have my hands free. So I want to maintain straps that are like bulky enough to do both of those things. I want less weight. Less weight, bro. This thing weighs like 2 kilos, I think. Is that right? Is that the right number? Hold on. I weighed it recently. 1,800 grams, or 1,900 grams. That's like the whole bag with everything. Like with a battery and everything. So it's like, it's not insane heavy. And there's not that much I can do to make it lighter at this point. Because like most of the weight is in the batteries. But a slightly lighter bag could help. But I don't think the bag weighs that much. 400 grams or something. I have a few minutes. So I'm going to see if I can find a trash can. The dreaded hunt for a trash can begins. I think they might be a thing of legend. Trying to figure out, do I have room for my wallet up here? I can stick it down here. Yeah, man, hopefully he can sort it. Alright, dude. Take it easy. Thanks for hanging out. Yeah, one thing I really like about this bag too is these holes for like running a cable out. That's freaking dope. So being able to maintain holes would be cool, and I think a lot of those bags that people use for jogging, they have water bladders in them and they have like a hose for the straw. So I think in theory I could maybe use that still. Okay. There's a convenience down over here, I think. And now it's going to be windy for you guys. It's the one problem with the camera. It has dog shit wind protection. It is Tachikawa-eki. Yeah, and I have no way of turning on like additional wind protection. It needs hardware wind protection, but I haven't come up with anything. Nobody's come up with anything. That was easy. Okay, what time is it? Let's see, it is, all right, about 10 minutes to just kind of walk around for a minute. Man, the planet doesn't have sides, it's flat. Let's go up Kondori. 40, 60. I gave up. Can we just pause this weather like forever? From Chubu to the world. Have you guys been seeing gray screens by any chance? Like just randomly happening? Like just like a frame of gray? You've been seeing green screen, gray screens? Shit. Yeah, I'm pushing the encoder a little harder than usual, just as a test. It's a bit of a balance on the bit rate you push. Yeah, that gray screen is in this environment is probably that I'm pushing the encoder too hard, and the network can't keep up with it. So you gotta kind of like balance it. Like the higher the bit rate you push, you're gonna get better looking image, but as the cellular network has like a glitch. You're gonna get a gray screen here and there. So you kind of pull it back a little bit and fine tune it. But since I can't see it in real time, it's like kind of just like, how do you, I don't know. This is a place that I ate here so much that I burned it out and I can't eat there anymore. It's a karage place, or karage, it's a tempura place. It's like a chain. I used to eat there a lot when we lived in Osaka just because it was easy. Never noticed this little cafe before. That'd be a good place for a fika. Aloha Crap Bay. Crap Bay. Alright, bone diddlies. I'm going to float my way over to the other side of the station, and I'm going to have to do a raid because I have a doctor's appointment. And can't take you to the doctor's appointment. So probably about 5 minutes and then I'm going to take off. Yeah, it should be easy. I'm just getting results. They took my blood though. I don't know if I've ever told this story before. I guess I was probably like 22 or so. I was still living at home. I was like 20, 21 probably. And I had to go to a doctor, and I don't remember what for, but my mom was with me. Maybe I was still a teenager. I was like an adult, kind of, like just barely an adult. My mom was with me at this doctor's appointment, and they had to take my blood. And I was like, all right, no big deal, right? They jammed this needle in my arm. I looked down on it and saw the blood like going out of my body through the tube, and I passed out cold. It's like flat out passed out. And ever since then, I'm not fond of having my blood drawn for obvious reasons. So I had to have my blood drawn a couple days ago, and I made sure not to look. You know what I'm saying? I did not need that in my life. I'm gonna pass out again, look like an idiot. There's a lot of people. These aren't NPCs, like these are real people, all of them? How's that possible? Tachikawa. Kurozo, welcome in. We're in Tachikawa, which we call Shakes and Fries. Because you got shakes, whoops, I didn't type that, right. The joke is the tachi looks like shakes, like a shake, like a drink, and the kawa looks like fries. So we're living up in here in the shakes and fries. I didn't mean to press enter. Shake-a. Shakes and fries. Okay, let me tell you here about doing a raid, and I'm not sure. I might stream after the doctor's appointment. We'll see. Whoa, hold on. We got a whole squad. It's a gangster. It's just so nice out. I don't really want to go home, but I really need to work. But yeah, I might stream again in a little bit. We'll find out. See how long this doctor's appointment takes. If it's still even like nice out. Thanks, man. I'm gonna raid this guy Desolar. He's just doing an indoor stream, but he said he wants to get into IRL. He seems like a nice guy. I think he lives in Japan. And he does photography. His Instagram is kind of cool, actually. He does like these like moody kind of like little videos of like, and like I mean that in a good way, where it'll be like raining and he'll go out and film the rain. And then like you'll have a shot through an umbrella and stuff, and like it's just like a nice vibe. He does cool vibe little like videos and photography and stuff. I've never met him or anything. He just seems like a nice guy. Tell him that you're coming in from Shakes and Fries. But yeah, I mean, I might if it's still like nice outside, I might stream after the appointment. So I could be back in like 20 minutes. I don't know. Anyway, guys, thanks for hanging out. Bring the M1 Air. Dude, it kind of sucks to edit video on the 13-inch screen. Like that's kind of the main issue. Ganbarimasu. Shiyu. Yeah, tell this guy you're coming in from Shakes and Fries. Demand Shakes and Fries.